there everyone, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to yet another video, and it is match preview time as Bristol City take on another newly relegated team in Burnley. Let's get on with it. Back-to-back away games for Bristol City this week, and Burnley are the new opposition. So, Burnley sat 5th in the Championship League table, 2 places above City, who were sat 7th and just outside the top half. So going into this game, I've put together a few stats, and surprisingly, when I looked at the home table for the season, Burnley is sat 14th in the home league table, meaning they're much better away from home than they are at Turf Moor. Bristol City, also a bit surprisingly, sat 14th in the away league table, probably defeat away at Hull, draws at Wigan and Blackpool, possibly affecting that. Bristol City are well known for their attacking strengths in the Championship this season, but it's actually an ex-Bristol City player in Josh Brownhill who's Burnley's top goal scorer. He's tied, along with Jay Rodriguez, on 4 goals for the Clarets this season in a quite remarkable start for the ex-Robin. With the goals also comes the assists, and again Josh Brownhill is tied with Ashley Barnes on 2 assists in the Championship so far this season. He's really flourished under Vincent Kompany in a more of an attacking 8 role, so Bristol City are going to have to be very, very wary of the ex-player. Bristol City fans will obviously give Josh Brownhill a very, very warm reception, but that is not what they're there for. They are there, and nearly 1,000 City fans will be there to watch their team put in a very good performance. And this is how I feel we can target Burnley. Despite 16 new players in, Vincent Kompany obviously had to bring in a whole new idea to Burnley after a long old while with Sean Dyche at the helm. And with that comes a lot of changes in the attacking style of play, and Burnley now are more of a possession-dominant team, and Bristol City have been known to have initiated a very good press in games, including the one away at Norwich in our last game. Bristol City will be hoping to catch Burnley out in several ways, and certainly breaking up those passing lines for the Clarets will be a crucial game plan, and in effect be a very effective way of harming Burnley. The Clarets have achieved 66% possession on average throughout the season, and even racked up 72% possession in their last trip to Deepdale, but at the end of the day could not succumb to a victory and were forced to fight for a draw at local rivals Preston. I'm sure Burnley will be looking to bounce back in a very tricky game against the Robins. Despite Burnley being unbeaten in 7 games across all competitions and 6 in the Championship, they have drawn the most amount of games in the current top 6 and the second most amount of games in the top half, behind local rivals Preston North End. And ironically, the last game between Preston and Burnley was a draw. Bristol City, though, will be a very interesting threat for the Clarets. Bristol City look at a very good attacking force, and Burnley will find this a very different game than they did against Preston. Obviously, ex-Claret Nahki Wells will be lining up for the City, and he'll be looking to make an impact, whether he comes from the bench or whether he goes from the off. This is how I expect Bristol City to line up at Turf Moor. Captain Dan Bentley will stay in between the sticks. Cal Naismith will stay in the team despite his 2 errors away in Norwich. Zach Viner will stay in the team as well after a recent run of good form. So will Big Rob Atkinson. Kane Wilson will still not find a way into the team due to Mark Syker's recent excellent form. Matty James and Alex Scott will find it a very tricky afternoon against the midfield 3 of Josh Brownhill, Jack Hawke and the ever-elegant Josh Cullen. Jade Silva will line up on the left-hand side as a left wing-back, and Andy Vyman, Antoine Semenyo and Tommy Conway will be my lineup for me. An incredibly harsh decision on Nahki Wells, who has been nothing but excellent since coming in, but you can't keep a player like Antoine Semenyo on the bench for too much longer. This is how I line up. Let me know how you line up down in the comment section below. So, time for the score prediction. Burnley do love a draw, Bristol City not so much, and we are pretty gun-ho in terms of our results and ultimately how we have played. Bristol City very attacking, Burnley quite resolute defensively, but that resoluteness has carried over from Sean Dyche, and finding quite tricky to patch those draws into a few wins, which would be certainly very helpful for Vince and company. I don't really expect a draw from this, and I don't think Nigel Pearson will be sending those players out with the mentality of a draw's good enough. And even though as fans we should be accepting a draw here at Turf Moor, a very formidable place to go, I expect it to be a Burnley win. And as much as that really does kill me to say a bit, Burnley do seem a very strong outfit, including the likes of Nathan Teller, Josh Brownhill, Joe Rodriguez, Ashley Barnes. There's a lot of quality in that team, and I feel like there's going to be a bit of a gulf in class. And even though we did perform well away at Norwich, another parachute team, and arguably a stronger one at that, but I don't see us getting a result here either. Again, I won't be too disheartened because Burnley are a very good outfit and possibly will be in the playoffs. In fact, probably will be in the playoffs come May. I don't see us getting a result. And I feel like we'll come out this week with 0 wins and a lot of goals conceded. Thank you guys very much for watching this video. If you have enjoyed it, make sure to hit the like if you haven't already. Subscribe to the A.H. Robins Talk YouTube channel for further Bristol City content. That is the team I support. Comment down below your thoughts on the game and the trip to Turf Moor. Again, if you've enjoyed this, hit the like, subscribe, and I'll catch you all later. Until then, keep safe. Much love.